poppin', Aries? It's your boy Prado G, and I'm back with another reading for you. Sorry it's been a little while, but hey, we're here today. Let's start off with your lucky number. Oh, okay. So most of the time when numbers come out in a group, I go with the isolated number. So these three came out together. I'm going to go with this. 15. 15 is going to be a significant number in this reading. Shout out to any Aries whose birthday is April 15th. If your birthday is April 15th, this is a special message for you. And I really hope you resonate with this reading a lot. Anything that you do not resonate with in this reading, leave it for another Aries. Because this is a general reading. So everything may not necessarily resonate with you, but take whatever does and leave behind whatever does not. So we're gonna get no, that's not the cards I'm supposed to be starting with. We're gonna get the basis of this reading, starting off with my Akashic Tarot for Aries. So what is the basis of this reading for Aries going to be? Let's see, Aries. I hope y'all are doing good. Shout out to everybody that's an Aries watching. Alright. Aries. Ooh. Okay, so two significant and prominent cards just popped up for you in this reading. We got the Queen of Scrolls, which is actually the person that's on this book. So she's really like the almost like it's like the Queen of Swords or like the Queen of Earth. I don't know. I gotta read a little bit more on that because I get a little confused with this. This is a little different than the normal tarot. But anyways, the Queen of Scrolls is pretty much very logical and insightful. So I really want to say it's like the Queen of Swords almost of this deck. But yeah. So anyways, you are giving Queen of Swords energy right now, coming into some enlightenment. Look at the third eye chakra lighten up, and there's just some sort of insight information that you have, that you are the bearer of. So yeah, Aries, let's get it. And Hilarion is definitely the card that represents spiritual connections, and intuition and guides. You know, spirit guides, maybe even ancestors trying to communicate with you right now. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, it's like some sort of insights are coming to you from above in the spirit realm, and you are enlightened right now. This is a very enlightening time. And like I said, your ancestors could be trying to speak to you in some way, shape, or form. Let's read on the Queen of Scrolls because, yeah, I need to get a little more familiar with my Akashic Tarot deck anyway. So the Queen of Scrolls, upright, this says, a beautiful woman holds a scroll as she stands in front of a sun-lit archway. Around her swirls the energy of wisdom, knowledge, and Akashic truth. When this card appears upright, she brings important information and inspiration to you. See, so that's what I was saying exactly. It's like some sort of inspiration or important information coming to you right now, Aries. And it could be from your ancestors. So the Queen of Scrolls is a woman of higher mind whom you may already know or have yet to meet. Her purpose is to help you move through the entryway to a new level of wisdom and understanding. She could be a teacher to you in some way or offer a friendship that could develop into a deeper love. So yeah, this woman could be helpful to you in some project requiring communication. She may be an author, a marketer, or a publisher. If you are a writer, she may be someone who assists you in getting published. The Queen of Scrolls could also represent you or a woman in your life getting a position in a field related to communication or academics, such as counseling, teaching, marketing, or publishing. This card indicates a phase of deepening understanding and readiness to learn. It's the perfect time for personal growth and expansive learning, whether it's mind, body, or spirit centered. Open the mysteries that are hidden in the Akashic Scrolls and step through the door of knowledge. So yeah, it's some major knowledge that's coming to you right now, and you might even have a opportunity that's coming in, Aries, where you're going to be teaching people or even marketing yourself or other people or publishing some sort of work. But all I know is that I'm really getting a readiness to learn. Like you are ready to learn something and receive some sort of information, because that's another reason why the Hilarion card popped up. And this card speaks to Yeah. Spirit and implements of study and scientific discovery. Hilarion is a powerful ascended master and a wonderful connection to the font of information that the Akashic records hold. So in case y'all don't know what the Akashic records are, those are just like the records of all things ever to exist and that will ever exist. So it's like, once something exists, it can never fail to exist. It can go to the back of our minds or be buried below the surface, but it never really goes anywhere. So yeah, that's what the Akashic records are, and that's what this whole deck is based off. But Hilarion is a master of research, okay? Science, truth, healing, logical mind, and concrete knowledge. So I really feel like right now you are so focused on your healing, truth, and tapping into your mind. So you've been doing a lot of research, Aries, and like I said, you're about to be receiving these insights. So be ready and receptive. If you've been thinking about pursuing an endeavor in these areas, it's time to start doing whatever it is like that you really feel called to do, Aries. And I really do feel like it's going to be some sort of communication where you're communicating with people on a broad spectrum. So like the angels and other masters, Hilarion is always available to you, and receiving this card upright is telling you that his assistance is close at hand. If you are working on a project that requires research, a strong academic approach, and attention to detail, it's full steam ahead. So it's time to open to this master's energy if you have a job that involves any type of evidence detection and drawing conclusions from that discovery. So, okay? This is the time to bring a logical approach to all your pursuits. Hilarion is right there with you, blessing you with help, clarity, and direction. So yeah, you are good right now. The energy is starting out really good for you. Aries, like I said, Queen of Scrolls energy popping up, and Hilarion, a master that's guiding you with insight and knowledge. I'm so here for that. So how is Aries feeling right now? Let's get into that. What is Aries feeling right now? Okay, self-esteem popped out. First card, self-esteem. I possess the gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Yes, you do, Aries. Full of self-esteem. You are like a very independent sign and fired up, and you are a leader. So your self-esteem is in alignment right now. That's how you're feeling, and I love that for you. What else tried to pop out? How you can soothe yourself right now is by being proud of yourself, but don't let pride get in the way. This card says, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So yeah, definitely take some time to see yourself in everyone and see everyone in you, because we are all one and we are all united of the same essence. So don't get so proud that, because that can get in the way. If you have too much self-esteem and you're overly prideful, then you might think that you're better than other people, and you might experience some sort of disconnect within yourself by not realizing the broader picture of all things. So soothe yourself by being proud of yourself, but be proud of everyone else as well. Be proud of life as a whole. Be proud of your life, and as things unfold for you, don't be overly prideful though, because what's coming up is accept. Yeah, this is the accept card for you, Aries. Envy. I'm the same as everyone, but with different challenges. So yeah, envy is popping up right here as the acceptance card. This is what you might be repressing, and you got to accept this in order to move forward. You got to accept that we are the same. We are all the same, Aries, but we just have different challenges. Don't let other people's envy of you either, because you might be proud of yourself and other people might not be. So and understand that that's a challenge that they have to get through if they're dealing with envy. But don't let that envy be you know what I'm saying, don't let that envy rub off on you, period, because this is below the surface, and I feel like you might be repressing some sort of envy in some sort of way. And that could get in the way of your self-esteem. Adapt to courage. Yeah, so yeah, Aries, find your courage again in some way, shape, or form. Find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Okay? Find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So when you are afraid of something, any new changes that might be taking place in your life right now, yeah, some sort of happiness. Happiness below the surface. It's like this card is popping up in reverse though, so it's like you might be stubborn to stepping out in some sort of way. Like I said, I feel like you might be afraid of something and you might be stubborn to stepping out. So you got to adapt to that and get more courageous in your approach. Aries, what does Aries need to retreat from? What should Aries distance from? I think something flipped. Okay, lack of acceptance. I think you need to see, so acceptance showed up in reverse. And this says, I am learning to accept things that I cannot change. Right. The past, other people, life as a whole, because we don't control that. I mean, like, we can't. You can change life, though. Actually, you can. So I take that back. But things that you can't change, you know, things that is just like, especially the past. I really feel like having a hard time accepting the past. This is what you really need to withdraw from, Aries. So let the past be the past and learn to accept things for what they are. And what they are, the fact that you are where you are right now, you should be grateful for it. And accepting that there's so much more for you to acquire and for you to be. That's another thing to accept. Don't be afraid to accept that. Okay, withdraw from any lack of acceptance though. If you're not accepting anything in life, like if there's anything that you're trying not to accept, you have to accept everything for what it is, but know that you can change the way that things turn out for you. But only if you are willing to accept them first as they are. But like, you can't change a situation, scenario, or an outcome for your benefit if you can't accept it as it is. Embrace honesty. So embrace some truth. There's some sort of truth that you might be withholding or someone might be withholding right now towards you, Aries. But I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it for myself. So yeah, that's what I really wanted. Yeah, right here, like I said, somebody could be lying to you, or you could be lying to yourself about somebody or yourself even. But be honest with yourself, because if the only person that can ever be truthful with you to the highest capacity is you, there will always be secrets or information withheld from others. But with you, you can't withhold information from yourself, and you know the truth. So be honest with yourself, because yeah, this is coming up over your self-esteem and your envy. I feel like your self-esteem could be being affected by some sort of envy that you're not being honest with yourself about. And it's important that you let it go. Yeah, grief is right here. Release the grief. So I believe that once you can become more honest, then you can release this grief. I understand that losing something is also an opportunity to appreciate it. So yeah. Grief. This is like, yeah, grief in reverse. So I'm getting like, you're not really grieving much right now. But I see blame popping up at the end. So yeah, there actually could be some grief. I really do. There is some grief here. There's some grief that you're having a hard time accepting. And there's some sort of blame going on and lack of empathy. Yeah. But let's see what can Aries celebrate though, because like I said, it's some major insights about to come to you, Aries, and this is good. Perseverance, yay! Celebrate. Look at this purple card, Aries. You better celebrate. You better get ready to celebrate, okay? Because you are going to persevere and you're going to make it through this challenge. Whatever it is that you've been experiencing right now that has been taking you through the ringer, know that you can do whatever you set your mind to, Aries, okay? Whatever it is that you set your mind to, you can do it. Alright, yes, Aries. There's some sort of change going on for you though, and you got to be able to accept it. See, that's why this acceptance card is coming up in reverse. You got to accept and trust. All right, so accept this change that's coming up and trust. All right, there's intuition that you always have. Listen to your inner voice and guidance. Build on your spiritual practice. Okay, Aries? Trust this change that's taking place for you. You have to accept it. You need to accept this change, Aries. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this reading. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace, love, and prosperity.